Welcome to Hero Villains. Today's battle, who do you think would win in a fight to the death? Superman in space armor or Voldemort? Superman possesses superhuman strength, speed, flight, heat vision, X-ray vision, invulnerability, and superhuman hearing. His powers are derived from Earth's yellow sun. Kryptonite, magic, and red sun radiation can weaken him. His moral code usually prevents him from using lethal force. Voldemort is a highly skilled dark wizard, proficient in many types of magic including curses, transfiguration, and potions. He can manipulate magic to perform feats such as teleportation and the creation of Horcruxes. His reliance on magic means he is vulnerable to magical countermeasures. Additionally, his arrogance can lead to underestimating his opponents. Before we dive into the analysis, please hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Voldemort versus Superman. Cosmic armor is a contest with a clear outcome: the complete destruction of cosmic armor Superman. Although Superman is vulnerable to magic, that does not mean he can be destroyed by it. In fact, in Superman vs. Superman 1939-45, the villain Felix Lee expressed jealousy and hostility towards Superman. He later discovered the Devil's Harp, a powerful artifact that allowed him to turn any wish into a superpower. With this harp, he could exchange any ability to use against Superman at will. There was a time when Superman was powerless and near death. However, a mysterious force appeared, destroyed the harp, and restored his full power. While the identity of this character is not entirely clear, we do know that he has a special connection to Superman. In essence, he is like a guardian angel, protecting Superman from magical threats. In other words, this could be a future version of Superman, a mystical shadow from afar intervening to save himself. This detail proves that although Superman is affected by magic, it is not as deadly as Kryptonite. Furthermore, Cosmic Armor Superman, as his most powerful form, has a resistance to magic that far exceeds that of his regular version, emphasizing his ability to adapt and be immune to magical attacks to a superior degree. Cosmic Armor Superman, also known as an infinitely adaptable fighting machine, demonstrated incredible power in his battle with Mandrake. When facing this enemy, Cosmic Armor Superman constantly adjusted and enhanced his abilities to resist Mandrake's power. Now let's say, hypothetically speaking, that Batman was superior to Cosmic Armor Superman in some imaginary scenario, that even if initially defeated, Cosmic Armor Superman would still adapt to Batman's abilities in the same way as he did Mandrake. Due to his limitless self-improvement and adaptation, his powers would continue to increase until he gained the upper hand, becoming stronger than any opponent. Some have claimed that Cosmic Armor Superman was injured by the heat of 10 billion suns, but this is often misinterpreted. In reality, the attack in question was not mere heat on a multi-solar scale, but the blood of 52 universes brimming with transcendent energy and power. This attack is far beyond anything that could come from limbo, where energy and reality are both limited and immobile. Therefore, the damage that Cosmic Armor Superman suffered was not simply heat, but the impact from a source of multiversal nature, more powerful and terrifying than any conventional definition of heat or energy. This clearly demonstrates the resilience and adaptability of Cosmic Armor Superman. Limbo is just a small part of Cosmic Armor Superman's reach, similar to his finger in a metaphysical context. When Mandrake attacks, everything in Limbo falls into Limbo, but Cosmic Armor Superman cannot be destroyed. The reason is because he is the living embodiment of the concept of Superman. Cosmic Armor Superman will never disappear. Even if the character is permanently killed in a story, the story itself lives on, and Cosmic Armor acts as a prism to focus and harness that infinite power in the most impactful way. Cosmic Armor Superman not only possesses infinite adaptability, but has reached a level that surpasses any threat. If faced with Voldemort, assuming he was stronger or had a magical attack that could defeat him, Cosmic Armor Superman would instantly adapt, become stronger, and counter the attack, maintaining his status as an invincible being. This is a platonic archetype world as described by Batman. This would reach the outerversal level due to metaphysics that goes beyond the nature of the dimension. The God Sphere contains countless hierarchies, each conceptually beyond the last, and a new layer of metaphysics. You can push this up from the outerversal, higher Cosmic Armored Superman operates on higher levels of reality, perhaps even beyond the normal limits of the higher realms. This is where the Monitor's superior beings reside. They perceive everything below them as small phenomena, similar to pathogens that drive the expansion of realms of existence beyond the realm of the gods. Cosmic Armor Superman has shown the ability to almost break the fourth wall and transform Limbo into a 2D structure, implying that he is above Limbo, a reality where everything changes. Cosmic Armor Superman is cosmologically a high-level, out-Ursal superpower that can fight Monitor-level beings and is essentially omnipotent. His existence beyond dimensional boundaries means that he would be larger than the entire multiverse. And subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot, and moreover, you will get to see awesome videos every day. You are the best. Thank you very much. Voldemort, the most powerful Dark Lord in the Harry Potter universe, was considered to be on par with Dumbledore when he possessed the Elder Wand. This is impressive, especially considering that a young Dumbledore defeated Gellert Grindelwald even when Grindelwald held that powerful wand. Grindelwald has demonstrated the ability to cast spells that can destroy entire cities, showing an incredible level of power. Therefore, in terms of combat ability and power, Voldemort has reached a level of destruction ranging from the scale of cities to the maximum level of countries. However, we can elevate Voldemort beyond the usual power hierarchies by applying the Franz von Maybach scale. According to this rule, every atom and subatomic particle in the Harry Potter world can be considered infinite, as magic in this universe operates on concepts that go beyond the framework of logic and calculation. This opens up a completely different understanding of the power. One of his most famous spells was the Killing Curse, Avada Kedavra, an irresistible curse that instantly kills its victim. In addition, Voldemort possessed the ability to fly freely without the aid of a broomstick, a rare and terrifying skill in the wizarding world. He could also control the will of others, turning them into tools to serve his dark plans. With extensive knowledge of dark magic, Voldemort also mastered many other dangerous spells, from creating impenetrable protective charms to summoning terrifying dark creatures. His power came not only from his magical abilities, but also from his intelligence, ruthlessness, and relentless pursuit of power. To achieve his goals, Voldemort did not hesitate to sacrifice anyone, even those loyal to him. This made him a threat not only to the wizarding world, but also to every living thing on Earth. Voldemort's presence always covered an atmosphere of fear, when people did not even dare to call him by his name. Voldemort, who was known as the Dark Lord, was famous for his ambition to achieve immortality by using the rarest and most dangerous dark magic, dividing the soul into Horcruxes. By killing people to tear their souls into pieces and placing them in containers, he created Horcruxes, ensuring that he could not be completely destroyed. This is the clearest demonstration of Voldemort's cruelty and uncompromising nature, as he is willing to sacrifice anyone. He possesses limitless cruelty, contempt, and contempt for those called mudbloods, wizards whose parents are ordinary people. Voldemort believes that only pure-blood wizards are worthy of holding power and dominating the magical world. However, the irony is that he himself is not a pure-blood wizard, as his father is a muggle. His insane and power-obsessed nature, with the ability to control, manipulate, and sow terror and bottomless greed, willing to do anything to achieve his goals. The battle between Voldemort and Cosmic Armor Superman is a battle in a neutral space where the laws of physics are erased, or in a dimension warped by the enormous energy and power from the conflict between two powerful forces. Voldemort, the Dark Lord, wields unparalleled dark magic, from the Killing Curse to the ability to split his soul into Horcruxes, making him virtually immortal. Professor Xander was the author of How Super Complex Magic and Predictable Events Can Happen. The Professor Xander grows ever powerful and super intelligent right in the middle of that regular looking world like the library, and also gets extremely estranged from foreign forces, making him virtually immortal. With a sharp intellect and boundless cruelty, Voldemort can create spells and curses powerful enough to warp an entire reality. In contrast, Cosmic Armor Superman is an entity created to protect the multiverse from collapse. With power far beyond any character in the superhero world, he is the embodiment of will, justice, and absolute power. Cosmic Armor Superman is not only physically strong, but also has the ability to sense and influence the flows of reality, easily changing the fabric of the universe. Battle, reality can be torn apart by the energy from both attacks. When Voldemort uses dark magic to manipulate space and disrupt the flow of time, Cosmic Armor Superman can respond with the ability to overcome all limits to repair and protect the structure of the universe. Voldemort, who is always obsessed with immortality and willful power, invades an alien dimension where his every move shakes the fragile balance of the multiverse. Each dark spell and energy from Voldemort's fragmented soul radiates dangerous power. In the face of the growing threat, Cosmic Armor Superman, not everything is simple. A third force, hidden in the darkness of reality, has orchestrated everything. Intending to test the strength and limits of two powerful entities, this force has arranged a climactic confrontation. Voldemort, with all his cruelty and malicious intelligence, stands face to face with Cosmic Armor Superman. The space around them is torn apart into fragments of time, while the energy from each attack causes the dimensions to shake. Can Voldemort's limitless ambition defeat Superman's will to protect the universe, or will all be plunged into eternal chaos? Superman, with his faster-than-light speed, completely overwhelms Voldemort in terms of reaction and movement. This extraordinary ability allows Superman to easily dodge all of Voldemort's dangerous spells and curses, including deadly attacks like the Killing Curse, Avada Kedavra. Before Voldemort can cast a spell, Superman is able to close in and deliver a precise attack. However, Voldemort does not rely solely on speed or physical strength, but also on intelligence and dark magic. He can use space-distorting spells, illusions, and magical traps to try to slow Superman down. The Horcruxes also make Voldemort virtually immortal, making him a formidable foe, especially Solo Williamson, who is the architect and computer freak. Before Voldemort can cast his spell, Superman is able to close in and deliver a precise attack. However, Superman is not only fast, but also possesses a strong will and the ability to analyze situations in a split second. With his super speed, he can move through time and space, breaking Voldemort's traps before they can act. Each of Superman's punches carries tremendous physical force. Voldemort stands in the middle of a land warped by dark magical energy. His crimson eyes are fixed on Superman, who is floating in the air surrounded by a brilliant aura. With a cold smile, Voldemort raises his wand, whispering the Avada Kedavra spell. A bright green beam of light tears through space, shooting straight at Superman. However, the light could not penetrate Superman's nearly impenetrable body. The beam died upon contact with his steel-like skin, leaving Voldemort momentarily stunned. "Impossible!" he roared, his eyes filled with anger and shock. But before he could cast another curse, Superman moved. Moving faster than light, Superman was right in front of Voldemort in a breath. His punch, as powerful as a meteor, stopped just inches from the ground, creating a terrible shockwave that sent Voldemort flying. "You are strong in your world," Superman said, his voice warm but determined. "Some things are impossible, but spending your life thinking of beautiful truths as evil is not very logical. But I don't belong to that world." Voldemort, though accustomed to fear and power, once overshadowing even the most powerful wizards, now becomes small before an entity where true fear arises. Voldemort, in an attempt to seek ultimate power, Voldemort attacks with his strongest dark spells, but all are ineffective against Cass. Cass, with the ability to manipulate reality, easily counterattacks and neutralizes Voldemort. In the end, Cass imprisons Voldemort in a separate dimension where he cannot harm anyone. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Lord Voldemort's powers and abilities, but I very doubt he can win against Superman. I'm pretty sure Superman has the advantage in speed, strength, and energy, but I'm pretty sure Superman will win. I hope you enjoy this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much, everyone.